Hi everyone, it's me Jen from EmJustLikeYou, and today I'm going to be sharing with you the best of 2016, all the products that I absolutely love and I probably could not have survived 2016 without finding. I love finding new makeup. That's what I do here. You know, we try, we buy, we try, we buy, we try, and then there's sometimes there aren't products that are really great, and then there's our products that change your world. So these are the products that changed my year of 2016, and I'm definitely going to be bringing them with me to 2017. So let's get started. I have this box full of stuff that I have like literally, you know, kept putting in. I'm like, I cannot live without one. Oh, this was a great find to 2016. So I have it all here, so you guys need to grab some hot cocoa, some coffee, you know, cookies, popcorn, whatever it may be, and this is gonna be a long video. So I'm not gonna put it, you know, I'm not gonna go in any particular order. I'm just gonna literally go in, grab an item, and talk about it. So the first one here is Tatcha Polished Classic Rice Powder Enzyme. So this is what I use to exfoliate my skin. It's really finely milled rice grains that helps exfoliate. What you do is you pour a little bit into your hand, into the palm of your hand, and it just looks like powdered sugar. You add a little bit of water to activate it, and you just massage it all over the face, and I just absolutely love it because it's gentle, but it does its job really well. You can use it like 2-3 times a week, but if your skin is really like flaky and it has a lot of dry patches, you can actually use it up to every single day, and it won't irritate your sensitive skin. So that's why I really love it, and I would definitely recommend you guys to go check it out if you're looking for like a very gentle for sensitive skin exfoliator. Alright, next is also another powder product. This is the La Mer powder, and it's just called The Powder. I love to use this all over the face. I like to use it to set my under eye concealer by just kind of putting a lot of it and then sweeping it off, also known as baking. I love this powder because it has enough warmth, but it also has enough yellowness that really helps brighten up the skin area. But also, it has these little particles of shimmer that you can't detect on the skin, but it makes the skin look less powdery. So that's why I really love it. It is expensive, but it lasts forever because it comes in such a big packaging. Next is a oil, and this is the Glow Enhancer for Dry Face Oil by I have no idea. I still have not learned how to pronounce this brand, but I'm going to put it in the info box for you guys. This one, I really like it when you want to add more moisture, especially during this time of year. I really like this foundation, the Infallible Pro Matte one, but a lot of you guys have mentioned how drying it is, and I do agree because it's so mattifying. It does cause it to look dry and overly matte, but if you apply this type of oil into any foundation that you have that's very mattifying during the winter time, it really helps make the makeup look more, I guess, natural, less cakey, less matte, and it doesn't look as drying. So I like it for hydration, and I love it just to tone down the makeup. Even if you use like a full coverage foundation, it actually makes the foundation not look cakey or too opaque and too much coverage. It makes the skin look a lot more natural. My absolute favorite foundation for 2016 has to be this one. This is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation Stick. Now I have a full video on talking about cream foundations in a stick form by Hourglass, by this, as well as by Anastasia. If you haven't watched it, just to see, you know, what type of foundation stick would be great for your skin type. But for me, I feel like this one is kind of almost universally flattering for most skin types from dry to oily. I really like the coverage on it. It makes my skin look amazing. And if I ever have like, you know, a day where I just feel like, ew, my skin looks disgusting, and I know if I put this on, my skin will look absolutely amazing. And it's like my go-to one, knowing that it will fix whatever skin problem I have. So this is my absolute favorite, and if you guys haven't checked it out, you're missing out. Next is setting spray. So this isn't a setting spray that's going to help keep your makeup on all day. It's not similar to the Urban Decay setting spray. This is more similar to the MAC Fix Plus. Actually, the ingredients are almost identical, but what I love about this versus the MAC Fix Plus is that this one, which is available at Sally's, is an aerosol spray. So the spray is super fine, and it's just so nice You know what I mean? Because I feel like sometimes the pump on the Fix Plus, you pump it out and it kind of just squirts really weirdly where you get chunks of the product in some areas, and some areas you don't get it. But this mist is so fine and it just sprays so nicely on the skin. It doesn't overly make your skin wet. It just, you know, gives you the right amount, and it's so affordable. If you guys have a Sally's Beauty Salon or Sally's Beauty Supply nearby, definitely check this out. I really like it. This is called the Real Color Stay in Spray Makeup Setting Spray. All right, next is for hair, and you guys know I love volume. I love big hair. I guess growing up in Texas, so big hair is always a must for us. This is the Volumizing Cloud Mist, and it's called Puff Me. Now, if you ever tried those powder that you apply into the hair to make the hair, you know, texture, to make clean, slick hair a little bit more malleable to style, this is exactly it, but it comes in like a spray form. What makes this amazing is not just the product, but because it actually sprays out so finely, the mist, that it actually does look like cloud. So you don't get any clumps and feel like you have too much of that product in one area. If you ever try these texturizing powders, you know, Bumble and Bumble has it, a lot of brands have it, and if you get it in one concentrated area and you have too much of that product, your hair is done. Like, your hair will look so dirty and crunchy in a way. So this is really great because it disperses the product so well. Alright, so the next product is a sunscreen. I know everyone has told you, you gotta use sunscreen, anti-aging, you wanna look pretty. If you don't wanna get age spots, you don't wanna get freckles, you don't wanna get sun damage, you gotta wear sunscreen every day. But you know what, you guys? When I wear sunscreen, I always break out. Like, no matter what, I get like these clogged areas where, you know, there's bumps. I actually went like a while without wearing sunscreen, and then I got like all of these freckles on one side of my face, and I was like, okay, you know what? I need to wear it. So the first one is the COVERFX Clear Cover Invisible Sunscreen. Yes, it is invisible. There's no white cast. There's no whiteness under the skin. You can actually wear it for flash photography. It looks amazing on the skin. It makes the skin look smoother. Like, it literally feels like a primer. And it just makes my skin look good under makeup, as well as knowing that I am being protected by the sun. It has SPF 30. Now, on an everyday basis, usually if I don't wear makeup, I don't use that one. I actually use this one, which is also another favorite of 2016. It's by IT Cosmetics. It's an anti-aging armor. It has SPF 50 plus, and what I like about this product, you guys, is that it's so watery that it literally soaks in and absorbs into your skin fast. There's no residue, like oily residue at the end. But the best thing about this product is that it actually comes out in a skin color form. So it adds a little bit of coverage. You know where you're putting the product. You know, it's not like a white consistency. It is a skin color. So it actually covers up kind of a little bit. So it's similar to like a BB cream, CC cream, but it has a lot more protection. So I love this. So I usually don't use primer just because I feel like my makeup does stay on pretty well. But I feel like I do have a problem with like hydration and making the skin look good all day. I feel like the makeup stays, but it kind of gets dull by the end of the day. But I really like this one. It's in a very expensive primer, but I feel like, you know, if you are about to go to a wedding, or if it's your own wedding, or you have an event that you want your skin looking extra good, I feel like you can use this primer underneath and then a drugstore foundation on top, and your skin will look like $1,000,000. So I really like it. It tightens my pores. It keeps my skin looking kind of like firm. So I really, really enjoy this one. So if you guys are looking for an expensive primer, this is my favorite for 2016. Alright, next is bronzer. So I have two bronzing type of favorites for this year. And the first one is this one by Physicians Formula. It's called Butter Bronzer. I love this all over the skin. It's just so smooth. I love the way that it's finely milled. It melts into the skin and it just looks amazing. Now the only thing is, it smells like pina colada. I can smell it right now. It bothers me because I don't really like any scent in my products, especially on my face, but I definitely don't like the sweet smell of it, but it does go away once you have it on the skin. But other than that, I think this product is amazing. It looks great on the skin. Now, speaking of like just looking bronze and nice, I love this. This is by the Balm, called Betty Blue Manizer. It's It's a bronzer that has shimmer in it. Now, I know that sounds kind of like, what? It has shimmer? But no, it has shimmer, but the shimmer is so fine, it just makes the skin look like it's naturally bronzed versus you see a powder on it. It kind of adds a glow to the face as well, but it's not as detectable, so I really like it. It makes my skin look more hydrated. I know that sounds kind of weird because it's a powder, but because of those shimmer, it adds that glow. I love this, and I find it to work really well to help blend out my bronzer or any contouring that I use. After I do that, I put this on top and blend everything out, and it just looks seamless. Now, speaking of glow, of course, I cannot not mention my favorite highlighters of this year. You guys know I love Becca Cosmetics for their highlighters, but I have to say, Anastasia Glow Kits this year really did it. It is phenomenal. It is so, like, I don't even know, like, it melts into the skin. It makes your skin look so nice and glowy that it makes you look like a goddess, basically. And I just love the price that you get, like 4 per pack. Like I said in my other video before, I don't know if they're discontinuing this, but they are taking it off of a lot of websites, so get your hand on these if you haven't. I love them. I think both the Sun Dipped or That Glow palette, you can't go wrong just picking one of these. Alright, so speaking of palette, I think I have to talk about my favorite palette of this year. And I reach for it almost like every single time I put on makeup. And this is the Becca Cosmetics with Jaclyn Hill collaboration. So this is their palette with 3 different color blushes and the 2 different highlighters. Now, I love their formulation. I think it's just so amazing. But what I love the most out of this whole entire palette is this color right here. This one is called Rose Spritz, and it's a luminous blush. I love it because if I don't want to wear like full on, like bam in your face glow right here, I can just apply this and it adds a little bit of glow into the blush. That's just it. That's all it is. It's just a glow in a blush, but it just looks so beautiful. Alright, so of course, if I already mentioned a palette, I know a lot of you guys are going to ask me, what was my favorite eyeshadow palette? These are the Natasha Denona palettes. So I got them at Beautylish, and I feel like it's expensive but very worth it because it's actually the same price as MAC Cosmetics eyeshadows individually, but the quality is amazing. So this is the warm brown green palette, and then the other one is the cooler tone ones where there's the blues and the purples. These are just phenomenal. I think they're amazing, especially the metallic ones. They really pop. So if you guys want to put this on your birthday list or something like that, I definitely recommend it because it really is worth it, and you probably will never need any other eyeshadow. But of course, if that is just too expensive and just too crazy for you guys, especially since I feel like so into makeup that I can justify it. But if you can't afford that one and you really just want to know what other palette I really like, this is the Modern Renaissance by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I really like it. I'm actually wearing the colors on my eyes today. I really like it because they're warm colors. Now, if you don't like warm colors, you're probably not gonna like this palette, but these are all the colors that I would actually wear. I love burgundies, I love any pops of colors, but I also love these colors here that are great transition colors that has a lot of orange and yellow undertones that helps keep that warmth. I feel like it's just so flattering. So these eyeshadows are really great, they're really blendable. All right, you guys, we're almost there. Not really. No, we're not. There's just a lot more products to talk about. Alright, so next item is a water sleeping mask. I know you guys probably have already heard about the Laneige one. That one didn't really work out for me, but I found one that it has changed my life this year, and it is the Dr. Jart Water Fuse one. I love it. I wear it on top of my moisturizer at night as like a sleeping mask that you just wear and it absorbs into the skin. The next day you just kind of wash it off, but you don't really feel any residue. But you guys, this makes my skin look so good the next day. Like, it's plump, it's hydrated, it's smooth. It just looks like I drink so much water and I look like I'm hydrated, in which I am probably. Like, it has hyaluronic acid, it has like all these items. It's also made in Korea, and you guys know Korea is really well known for their skincare. So I really like it, and I feel like it has changed my skin so much this year. Alright, so the next items are my ultimate favorite. I don't know if it's my ultimate favorite, I keep saying that, but they are pretty up there. These are the COVERFX Custom Enhancer Drops. I love these. I've talked about them before. You guys know how much I love it. Not only do I use these, a drop of these into my foundation to make my foundation look more glowy and give my foundation that Photoshop blur effect, but I also actually use it on the tops of my cheeks if I want that extra glow that day. You know, if I have my hair up and I'm wearing like those off the shoulder tops, I actually apply it to my shoulders to add like a glow, and it just looks amazing. Like, these are so sophisticated. They don't look like those, you know, glitter oils that people use. These are legit. Like, it actually bounces off light in the best way ever. So what they are just, they're like diamond in a bottle, liquid diamond, and it kind of looks like metal in a way, but you just put a drop of it into your foundation and it gives you the most beautiful glow. Or you can just apply it onto the highest points of your face and it stays all day. It doesn't, you know, move around, and you can apply stuff on top easily. It's just like the most versatile product out there for glow. So definitely check it out. I have it in the color Sunkiss and Moonlight. All right, so moving on to brushes. I feel like these are the two brushes that I found to be the most life-changing this year for me. The first one is the Artiste one. This is in the Oval 6, the perfect size to apply your foundation, to apply your bronzer, contour, apply your blush, your glow, anything you want, your concealer, anything. This is the perfect size and it's the perfect brush. It applies everything so flawlessly. I love using it with my foundation, which is this one, the Makeup Forever Ultra HD. You just blend it out and your skin looks amazing. You don't waste product because the brush doesn't soak up as much product as other brushes, and it just looks amazing. Like, I love using this. I feel like my makeup game has changed. It makes everything faster and more flawless. So definitely check this out. The next one is this one. It's by e.l.f. and it's just their flat contouring brush. I really love this. I love to use it for putting on my contour, for my nose, for my cheeks, but at the same time I really like this one because it's super soft, so it doesn't really grab onto a lot of product, so it blends everything really nicely. You guys, I feel like I just have so many products that you're probably just like, dude, can you stop talking? Alright, for skin, another item. You guys know my hands are like super dry. They look like grandma hands. Literally, every single time I show someone my nails, I have to go like this. I never go like this because I feel like you guys are going to see the wrinkliness of my hands. This is Nordstrom Intensive Care Hand Cream. It has alpha hydroxy, as well as it just doesn't leave any greasy feeling at the end of it after you use it. So you guys know I have super wrinkly hands. Like, literally, I look like I have grandma hands, and it doesn't match my face, like, or my age. But you guys, this hand cream has changed my hands. Like, put it on and I would tell my friends, like, who am I? Like, who is this? Because my hands look totally transformed. So if you have dry hands, definitely check this out. Like, my hands get cracked and they are super dry because I wash my hands and I deal with paper a lot. So my hands are rough, you know, but this has definitely changed it. A brand that I found in 2016 that I love and I didn't know I was going to love is this one, which is the Guerlain Beauty brand. I really like their items, but the item that I love the most from them is this one. It's their Face Glow in Luster. It's not even about the color, it's about the formulation. It's amazing. For the price, I feel like it might just be up there or even better than Becca Cosmetics highlighters. So if you guys can get your hand on Guerlain, you know, at Walgreens, at Rite Aid, wherever you can find at the drugstore, definitely check it out because it is amazing. Moving on to eyeliner. Of course, you guys know my ultimate favorite eyeliner is the Tom Ford one, but we've talked about that for so many years now. The one that I found for 2016 that I love is this one right here. This is the Maybelline Master Precise Skinny one. I love this. I find it to change my whole entire eyeliner game. Like today, that's all I'm actually using, and I love it. Like, you can create so many looks with it because it's so small that it's so easy to get into it. Like, my eyes are small, of course, and it just makes it easier for me to get into where I need to make it more precise, and just makes it look better. Like, it's not a mess, you know, when you're using it. But what's more important with this one is that it doesn't smear, it doesn't smudge, it doesn't move anywhere, so I can wear it all day without looking like a raccoon by the end of the day. Alright, so next is going to be lip products. So I'm just going to try and go through these pretty darn fast. My absolute favorite lipstick this year is probably this one. This is by Charlotte Tilbury, and it's the Very Victoria color. It's the color that I wear pretty often in my videos, and you guys always wonder what color it is. It's a beautiful mauvey, taupey, nude color. It looks amazing on most skin colors, but it has like almost a velvet matte kind of look, so it looks very natural on the skin. Alright, next is a lip gloss. This is Chelsea Girls by NARS. I love this color. It's my go-to. It always looks good for any look, and it just makes the skin look good. If you like neutral, you like nudes, but you're not into like those washout nudes, this is for you. I love this. My ultimate favorite lip liner is by Charlotte Tilbury, and this is Lip Cheat. The color is Pillow Talk. This is a gorgeous neutral nude color. I like to wear it on the bottom and then any other lipstick on top to kind of draw my lips to make it look more defined, but without adding too much, if you know what I mean. I also like wearing it all by itself. It's a great formula. It's soft. It's not too tugging and drying, but it actually kind of mattifies and it keeps the lipstick on longer. So for 2016, of course, I can't go on with this video without talking about liquid lipstick. That was the biggest trend, I feel like, for lipstick this year. My ultimate favorite formulation is the Hourglass one. This is my favorite. I like this color. This is in Icon, which is a beautiful, gorgeous red. This is my go-to one. I know it always will work out great on my lips without causing any weird drying or any, you know, clumps and bumps and then just flake off. And then finally, the last product is a balm. It's the Healthy Glow Lip Balm by 3Lab. I find this to have changed my lips drastically. My lips used to be so dry, but this one has definitely changed it. It's a clear lip balm, but it actually changes to the pH of your lips so that it changes to like a pink hint hue. It looks good. Like, that's all you have to wear, especially if you're not wearing a lot of makeup or anything. That's all you have to put on. It adds a little bit of color to make your skin and everything look more lively, but it also is a balm that helps hydrate the lips throughout the day. Alright, so the last items are going to be for brows, and this is my absolute favorite item this year. This is Wonder Brow. I got this on Amazon in the color Brunette. I love it. It lasts all day. I actually accidentally waxed off like a chunk of my brow, and I look like I have like bald brows. Like, if you guys follow me on Snapchat, you probably would have seen it already. But this helps me so much. Like, I don't want to wake up early to put on makeup because I don't wear makeup to work, and usually, you know, my brows will look normal because I have that bald spot. What I do is I actually put this on at night before I go to sleep, and then when I wake up and wash my face, it still is on there, and I can go you know, about my day without having to deal with putting on eyebrows. So this is a really great product if you want a brow product that is going to last through humidity, rain, so much sweat. You know, if you work out and you want to put on brows, if you're, you know, whatever the case may be, this is the product for you. It stays on nicely. I use a brush, like an angled brush, to put it on, and it just looks natural, and it actually has a little bit of a tacky feeling, so it helps kind of like mold your eyebrow hair as well. So it's just a really great product. I really like it, and a little bit of it goes such a long way. So this whole tube I've used probably for 6 months, and you can't even tell. And another item that I liked this year is by Anastasia, of course, Anastasia Beverly Hills, the queen of brows. I really like this one. This is the Brow Definer. I like the fact that it has like a bigger applicator, and it has a slant to it. It really helps like precisely put in some color into the brows, but I also like it because it covers more surface area, so it takes like less amount of time to put on your brows, but it looks natural. I'm in the color taupe. I'm using it today as well, and I just love it. Alright you guys, so these are all the items. I feel like there are more, but you know, if you follow me on my monthly favorites, you probably have already seen some of these items, but this is the ultimate 2016 full package. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you want to see more videos like these, such as sharing with you my product regrets of 2016, then give my video a thumbs up, as well as comment below and let me know the products that you love this year, because I always love your recommendations. Alright you guys, have a great end of 2016, and I can't wait to see you in 2017. Bye!